welcome back to Studioloo. So I'm here today to do a little unboxing and also maybe a little bit of a, not an unboxing, but an unpackaging and maybe just an overall kind of review of a couple of things. So I got this Waffle Flower stamp a little while ago, but I haven't had a chance to use it yet. I also ordered a pigment block for it that's larger, but I haven't received it yet. Sorry, not a pigment block, an acrylic block. So I'm going to just kind of wing it today because I want to play with some new supplies that I got from Beam Paints. So Beam Paints is a Canadian Indigenous owned company that make their own beautiful watercolors, and I do have a few of them already. Let me just see. But not a lot. I kind of like collect them one at a time because they are, of course, you know, a premium supply that you just treat yourself from time to time. So I'll move the envelope out of here. So the first thing is a little thank you note. Thank you for supporting Indigenous family business. The paints you have just purchased are made with local Manitoulin honey, wild-crafted tree sap, hand-gathered, washed and sifted Manitoulin stone, and the finest light-fast pigments. We strive to be a plastic-free company, and we make all our packaging either hand-cut and sanded reclaimed white cedar and birch or wrappers, hand-printed in shop with plant-based inks, and waxed with local beeswax. So yeah, they are a really, really good company. And they sent me a sticker, which is cool. And they sent me a little sample, which is nice, of strawberry red. So that's nice. And this is another little sticker. That's cute. Okay, so here are the paints. They come in this beautiful cotton hand-printed bag. And then inside there is, this is like a little piece of cloth that's been waxed. It's wrapped in a beeswax. Oh, it smells so nice already. It's a beeswax cloth, so has a beautiful smell. So what I ordered this time are these little, and well, I got large and then 2 small of these beautiful 3 pigments. So the large one is called Wintry Night, and from what I saw, this is like a bluish tone that actually has gold metallic in it, and then this is Robin's Egg, and this is Wet Grizzly, and I think it has kind of gold undertones to it. So I figured we would play with those today. They will be nice little additions to my watercolor, my little box of watercolors here. So this is what I have already from Beam Paints. Like I said, a bit of a modest little bit, but they're wonderful. Sorry, the other thing I wanted to do when I got my tin out was I wanted to see if I could fit those in this little tin that I have, that I just keep these 2 leaves in apparently, because I think they would actually go really sweetly in here. So this is also an organizational video. In case you were not aware, we're doing a couple of things here. I don't know if I can get this upper lid. Oh, I can. So yeah, now they're nice and safe, and I could put something in here. I mean, I could even put my 2 little leaves back in here that I'm treasuring away. So we're not playing with those right now. So we'll just plunk them in here. And then I think actually I will save my little strawberry red as well. So we'll leave those there. And I always keep these little cotton bags because I just love them. And I'll set my other watercolors back in here as well and get this whole situation out of the way so we can just test the new paints. So first thing I want to do is find where I left off here. So this is just kind of one of my little books that has some different heavyweight watercolor papers. It's a Strathmore pad series 400. I don't remember what the GSM of this paper is, but it is very, very heavy. So that's a good thing because I'll be doing some stamping. And without an acrylic block, no less. So let's see how this goes. Okay, so Waffle Flower, I just learned about them not long ago, and they actually have several different stamps that they specifically make around doing like swatching for watercolors. Make a little slit in the bag here. I do want to kind of keep the sleeve if I can, but sometimes it's hard. Okay, so I'm going to stick this back in here. And as I mentioned, this could be a little bit sloppy because I do not have an acrylic block yet. So I think I just want to use this round stamp. So as you can see, this particular stamp is, does it have a name? No, it doesn't. So they don't name each one individually, but this one is, it has these little symbols here, the word pigment, and these are the squares, and then you get these circles as well. If you look on waffleflower.com, you can find a lot of different ways that they've created layouts for making different kinds of swatches. And I honestly think that it would be kind of a cool way to make ephemera. I've got some like nice ideas in mind. So what I'm going to do is just a silly trick that I've done before with little stamps. I think this one will fit. I'm going to actually stick it on the back of my clear ruler because I don't have my acrylic block yet. I'm still waiting for it to come in the mail. This was particularly a little too long for my other acrylic blocks. So I'm going to use Ranger Archival ink to just cover my stamp here. And it looks like, yeah, so a little bit it's gotten in here, and that'll be a problem. And that's probably because I don't have an, pardon me, an acrylic block. So let me just kind of wipe the excess away. I'm only actually going to need 3 of these circles because I'm only swatching 3 colors, and I'm planning to swatch them both inside this and outside, so we're going to get a look anyways at what the colors look like, so I'm not like super concerned or anything. Let's just try to put a little more ink, and let's just go for it. So I'm not going to do too much wiggling. I'm just going to hold it for about like almost 10 seconds. Okay, so yeah, we need an acrylic block. The ruler trick missed a few things, but you know, we have the basic circles. I'm not too upset. I'm not like doing this for, you know, some kind of a perfect ephemera piece or anything, so it's okay. So let me just plunk the stamp back in its holder here. And I'm actually waiting on another one of these stamps that is like the wheel of colors, so maybe when I get the other one I can do like an actual review on those, but this is more about the paint actually today. So I'm just using my watercolor brush from my set, so I just want to try excuse me, this one. I haven't used this brush in a little bit. Okay, it's all right. So I'm just going to kind of saturate the top of the paint, all 3 of them. A little bit of water. Oops. I don't want to mix the color too much. There we go. All right, so now I think that this one, the bluey one, oh my goodness, look at this, it's beautiful. Wow. It's so highly pigmented. So just in one, you know, that's very highly pigmented. That's amazing. Okay. Now, let me try the Robin's Egg Blue. Oh wow, this one's really nice and opaque. I didn't even really take that much paint. What a beautiful color. Wow. Sometimes I really like getting these like very limited palettes because you can create a really nice painting just using some limited colors. Well, let's try Wet Grizzly. I love these little cedar blocks. They're amazing. Ugh. Okay, I don't know. The camera probably can't pick this up. This color just has like little sparkles dancing around the page. Just dancing around the page. It's amazing. And I wish I could tell you how wonderful beam paints smell. You would just have to smell them yourself because they smell amazing. So those are my 3 new colors of beam paints. So yeah, I'm really happy. So again, if you're looking for these paints, I definitely recommend them. They're an Indigenous owned small company in Canada. They are beampaints.com. And they basically, everything they do is very like sustainable. So they are on Instagram also as Beam Paints and beampaints.com. So here's a look at their information right here, Beam Paints. And they sell their paint stones. They sell these little blocks. They also have like kits and things like that. If you're in Canada, you can also get them at Indigo, I believe, like the Chapters Indigo bookstore chain. So yeah, you can get them there as well. I believe the sets, not as much of a selection as you're going to get from the site, but they're a beautiful little gift to yourself. You will get this lovely little package in a wax wrap, and yeah, they're just nice. They smell nice. They just, I think, make your day a little bit better. So those are just little bits of wood from from these palettes, but look how sweet these little wood palettes are. So I'm going to spend a little bit more time playing with this paint, I think, and mixing some colors and seeing what happens. So thanks for tuning into this little video, and I hope you have a lovely day. Bye for now.